the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Davis. Flag is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. And for Oklahoma City, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the center. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. This is the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now flagged. And taken away by Wallace. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. Here's SGA. No good with the layup. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Nembhard. Now flagged. Here's Christie. Here's the 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Nembhard. Washington passes to Davis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Dort with the ball. Now defended by Flag. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A special move before the shot.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Pass to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Davis. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Dort. Over Flag. And it's Flag with the rebound. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now, here's Dort. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavericks pull it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a 3-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nembhard with it. Nothing on the board. Pass to Flag. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Thunder trailing by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Williams. Five on the clock. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Dallas leading by 6. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Flagg.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strengths.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Washington against Williams. Williams, a screen on Christie. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Nembhard. Christie has the open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Thunder trailing by 8. Outside Williams. Holmgren looking around. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Bounce pass Nembhard. Pass to Davis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Nembhard. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Count it, good.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Mavericks leading by 6. Pass to Flagg. Loads it up for Davis. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now Nembhard, SGA defending. It's Nembhard on the wing. Still without a basket. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Nembhard. Wallace kicks to Dort. There's Williams with the 3. Again, the miss by Williams. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Flagg. Now Nembhard hits it from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's SGA. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Here he goes. The tray. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Wallace. Holmgren's got 5 now.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And Doors with the big trade last season. There's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you've got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Case and Wallace. Davis setting the pick for Nembhard. Right side Davis. Pass to Flagg. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Flagg's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs. Outside, Dort. And here is Williams. Back to Dort. And a wide open look for SGA. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Nembhard, the pass to Davis. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. In for Dallas, Klay Thompson, D'Angelo Russell.
Here's Russell. Dallas moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis with a screen on SGA. They get it again. Davis. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Flagg. He has 6. Left side Davis out to the wing. Russell kicks to Thompson. Williams with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. That one drops and he's now 2 for 5.
You could see Jalen Williams' speed on display right there. Gets out to score on the fast break.
Pass to Washington. Flagg sends a screen for Washington. Offline with his 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 8-point game. Over in the corner, Dort. Outside, SGA. Lock at 6. Now here's Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Baseline J on the way. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins. Williams has got 6.
Oh, what a nice stroke from the mid-range for Jalen Williams, making you pay.
And here is Washington. Davis with a screen on Williams. Dallas again missing. Thunder trailing by 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by Washington. Dallas has gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Screen by Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. And that one drops.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Pass to Flagg. Screen by Russell. And it's Flagg missing. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Davis. Williams can't hit.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Inside. Out to Thompson. Over Williams. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Dort. And the foul called on Cooper Flagg. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Davis. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Williams in for Flagg. Here's Joe. Mitchell in the corner. over Russell. The Mavericks pull it in. Over to the left wing. Pass to Gafford. Now, here's Thompson. There's Russell with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 7. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They've got Aaron Wiggins, Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Joe in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Holmgren. Mitchell outside. Holmgren with a screen on Russell. Mitchell wide open. That shot is off. Mavericks leading by 9. Outside, Russell. Pass to Thompson. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thunder shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Russell. Joe can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Marshall. Nails the baby hook. And it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
You know, Doris, we know how good D'Angelo Russell is now, but how about having to play his high school team?
No kidding, Kevin. Let's just talk about the fact that he and future MVP at that time, Joel Embiid, were on the same team in high school. How would you game plan for 2 NBA players if you're another high school team? Stop it.
Thunder have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Wiggins finds Mitchell. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The Thunder with another miss. Mavericks leading by 11. To the paint. Here's Russell. Pass to Marshall. Bounce pass from Williams. Up top, Russell. Covered by Mitchell. And the rejection by Gafford.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end.
Thompson dishes to Russell. Pass to Marshall. Russell feeling it out a bit. Gafford sets the pick for Russell. No good from outside. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Mitchell outside. Higgins outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Joe can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 11. Russell passes to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
Timeout.
And so
Timeout.
Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. Mitchell finds Williams. Back to Mitchell. Now Holmgren. They could use a bucket. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mitchell against Christie. Good D by Mitchell. Williams looking around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And that one falls for Williams. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Thompson. So he gets them both. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, you really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything. Back to you.
All-purpose. Thank you, Allie. Here's Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Dallas moving the ball around. And here's Davis for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Nembhard, the pass to Christie. To the inside. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Wallace kicks to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Wiggins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And here now the Thunder, the Mavericks making the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Washington passes to Gaffney. And the rejection by Holmgren.
You love that Holmgren likes to send it back. Use that wingspan to full effect.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Jalen Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Flag is checked in for Dallas. Pass to Nembhard. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. She finishes at the other end.
Now, this is about knowing where to be in these situations, and Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Flag sends a screen for Washington. From the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Wallace outside. SGA against Nembhard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Washington. Pass to Nembhard. Now Christie. And the Mavericks another 3.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Thunder trailing by 14. SGA kicks to Williams. Wallace outside. Outside, SGA. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. The kick out to Williams. Fires the 3. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
Wallace against Christie. Outside, Davis. Rebound by Williams. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 11. Outside, Williams. Out to Wallace. Lets it go from deep. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Nembhard. The high post shot. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Oklahoma City shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Wiggins with the bounce pass. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That ball can't find the basket. His 6th miss in 9 shots. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Christie. Right side Davis. Now Nembhard. That 3 off the mark. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Wallace down low. Washington's on him. Williams inside. He's guarded by Davis. Camp it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Williams.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now, here's Washington. To Nembhard. Down low. To end the drought. And Davis can't get it to go. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 59 seconds left now here in the second. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Nembhard. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Ooh, Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. SGA double team. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Off target from three-point range. Dallas leading by 9. In the corner, it's flat. Those three-pointers off the mark. Outside Williams. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so we conclude the first half. Mavericks lead by 9. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Mavericks leading by 9. On the floor for Dallas. Anthony Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Christie. Then it's Flag. And it's Nembhard in at the point. Nembhard with it. SGA defending. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
It's Davis on the wing. And the rejection by Holmgren. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Dallas leading by 7. Pass to Flag. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And for the Thunder, their shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Outside, SGA. Oh, it's in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tough shot.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Bounce pass Nembhard, and he gets it to go.
Anthony Davis.
Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Outside Williams. They get a hand on it. Holmgren the pass to SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Mavericks leading by 3. Nembhard with it. High post, Davis. Over Holmgren. And Davis can't get it to go. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Outside, SGA. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's Wallace. No good. That would have tied it.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Davis finds Nembhard. Here's Flag. And the layup's good off the glass. Flag's got 8.
A guy with a strong build and handles. Flag makes his move and creates the space for the shot.
Outside, Dort. Back to SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, this is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Guys, back to you.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And slam dunk by SGA.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass the Flag. Back to Nembhard. Now Washington. Williams with the steal. Now here's Dort. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Nembhard. And it's Flag missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
It's not easy to stop Chet Holmgren on the jam. His size lets him play right at the rim.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here's Nemhard. Pass to Christie. A three ball. A three-pointer is right on target. Christie's got 9.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Wallace outside. Williams, a screen on Christie. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Now, Nemhard. Pass the flag. Davis against Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here is Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here is Williams, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wiggins is checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Anthony Davis. Nemhard with it. Here's Flag, and he makes that one. 10 points for him.
And you see the explosiveness of Flag, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
Wiggins kicks to SGA. The three, way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And then Washington with the dunk.
What a play right there by Flag. Man, this kid's vision is special.
Nemhard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Christie. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Flag. He's guarded by Williams. And that one's good. Flag. Now it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. To Gafford. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, SGA. SGA with the throwdown.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now, Flag. 12 points for him. No good on the triple. Outside, Dort. Wiggins sets a screen for Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Mavericks trail by 3. Bounce pass Nemhard from deep Washington. It's good from long range. Washington's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Mavs. Wiggins, the Mavericks pull it in. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For the screen on Dort to the middle. And Gafford throws it down.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Gilgeous Alexander finds Holmgren. Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Clock at 6. Nembhard grabs the board. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Here's Flag. He's guarded by Williams. Produced screen on Williams. Here's Christie. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. SGA's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Left side Williams. Outside SGA. Nice shot from the wing. Gilgeous Alexander's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Holmgren with the steal. Shoots from the elbow. Again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, the rise and fire off the bounce by Gilgeous Alexander. With that length and release point, good luck guarding it.
Pass to Flag. Nembhard sets the pick for Flag. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
First one falls for Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace comes in for George. And Williams drops them both. Mavericks trail by 4.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Thompson, a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Davis. AD over the defender.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Russell passes to Davis. Over Wiggins. Anthony Davis, too much size.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Wallace against Thompson. Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And that one falls for Williams. And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
He doesn't get the second one.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Back to Davis. And they double up Davis. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Here's Williams following the score by Dallas. Now, here's Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Russell. On the wing, Davis. Out to Thompson to take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. On the wing, Williams takes a 3. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. From past the arc, Thompson with the 3.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Wallace kicks to Williams. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
No coverage that time.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That is his first foul of the game. Alex Caruso is checked in for the Thunder. And Dallas with a change here, too. Washington's checked in. So it's the Thunder now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Caruso. And that time, also a missed shot.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
On the wing, Thompson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, George, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Oklahoma City. Washington passes to Davis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The foul could hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Well, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete.
Now, here's SGA. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Williams takes the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Washington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Flag. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Sinks the triple.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
So it's the Thunder now, after the Mavericks pick up 3. Here's SGA, and he gets the bucket. And now that's 35 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dallas. They're on a 19-7 run. Nembhard, the pass to Davis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Oklahoma City making a change. Mitchell's checked in.
Number 25, A.J. Mitchell.
Thunder trailing by 10. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Flag. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Dallas with another.
You got to have great confidence to take that shot. Flag doesn't lack any.
And here's SGA. Dort trying to free himself up. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Offensive rebound. Davis on the follow. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Mitchell kicks to Holmgren. Mitchell outside. Door to screen on Christie. SGA into the lane.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Davis. The Thunder making the shot. Count it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Dallas leading by 10. Pass to Flag. Outside, Davis. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
To Nembhard. Davis with a screen on SGA. Dallas again missing. And they're trailing by 8. A Left side, Williams. Williams. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the drive. Nembhard the pass to Davis. Alexander pulls it in. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Dort passes to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Outside SGA. The 10-footer. He squares up and sinks it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Jason Wallace. He's checked in for Williams.
Number 22, Jason Wallace.
Now flag. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Under trailing by 6. SGA with the ball. Got it to go.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Davis. Dort with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
It misses.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Outside Nembhard. Here's Washington. Now Davis. Outside Nembhard. 3, good.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's Holmgren. After the Mavericks pick up 3. Holmgren with a screen on Davis. From 13 feet, it's in.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
With the step back, double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams off target from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Christie. Williams with the rebound. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. Trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander. Good.
The quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shai is on time.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Now Davis. Shot from 12. That one misses.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
P.J. Washington. Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Williams. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, this is the exact guy you would pick to take that shot. Beautifully done.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for Dallas. Mavs. Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Stolen by Washington. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Shooting for Dallas. 2 shots.
Free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. SGA. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with AD, and tonight you guys seemed locked in. What was the key?
Well, we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you know, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Hey, great defense so often leads to great offense, and it worked tonight. Congrats on the win.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Davis.